New whole potential. All right. So we are doing our first live stream today. I hope you guys are having a great day. Right now we don't have any people, but it's all right because basically my kind of plan with this is even if no one shows up, that I will still record it and then I can always post it later. So even if it's live, it's not really live because I'll post it afterwards and then you guys can see it from there. We do have one person seeing this. Okay, so what is going on? So to that one person I'm speaking to right now, I hope your day is going great. Do me a favor. If you can comment on this live stream just to let me know that like this is working. Because I see that I think there's one person. Yeah, I need to do this more often because I'm not sure. Okay. Hey, Faith, what's up? We're getting this started. I tried Instagram Live and it didn't go so well. I did it for like 2 tries and then no one showed up. So this is definitely a disadvantage for having a small following, but it's all right because we're creating change. We're making change happen. We're putting out inspiration for everyone. So that's what matters. Faith, let's see if there's going to be one other person that joins. And if there's one other person, we'll get back into the topic of this video. If not, I'm going to record this and I'm going to post it as like an actual video. So they're going to be seeing this conversation that we're having right now. But it's all good. Yeah. All right. This is like the awkward stage where you don't have that many followers, waiting on people to join, and you're just getting your hopes up, but nothing's really happening. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, but the thing about this, I don't think you can edit things, so it's just gonna go as it is right now. So everything that we just said, everything that we just did up to this point, we're just gonna include in this video. So, all right. So the topic of this video today is gonna be how to create change. Now, if you guys haven't seen or read the book The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, it's a very, very powerful, insightful book that I think everyone should read. Faith, you should read it too as we speak. And basically, so Jeff Olson, he's a millionaire. He has created a ton of businesses that have done very, very good, like top-notch businesses. And has just did so much great things for himself that he's just so well known and well spoken. And in his book, so this book is basically like all that he stands for. Like he believes everything that he says in his book, and this is like his life philosophy. This is what he stands for. And what it is it's called a slight edge. And it's what separates the successful people from the non-successful people. So like what is that determining factor that determines whether or not someone is successful or unsuccessful? And it comes down to a couple things, but his first point was that you need to surround yourself with people that you actually want to be impacted by. So you can't be surrounding yourself. If you want to be a positive person, then you need to be surrounding yourself with positive people, right? Because you are the five average people that you hang around with. So you are the 5 people that you hang around with combined, right? You're the 5, their traits, their personality, their beliefs, their attitude. You adopt everything from just being around them. You gain their kind of personality, their beliefs. All of that just rubs off on you. And so he said the first thing is to change the people that you associate with, change the people that you're hanging around with, and that's what's going to create the change. Because when you're pushing yourself, when you're hanging around people that are pushing you, that are pushing you to become a better version of yourself, you're adapting and you're going to change eventually. So that's like the number one thing that he said. But he said even on top of that, it's not even about surrounding yourself with people that are great. There was people that would be around successful people, be around millionaires, but yet they wouldn't be able to change. And so he started to do more research. He was wondering, because he thought he had the answer. He thought the answer was to surround yourself with people that are successful. But he came to realize that there's other people that are surrounding themselves with the right people, but yet still not getting the change that they want to see. So he dove in a little bit deeper, got his feet wet, started doing some more research. And what he came down to was the concept of a compound, what is it called? This is a brain fart right here. Some words of encouragement, compound effect. So basically, I don't know how I didn't think about that word. I was just having a brain fart. I think I was thinking of something else, but so basically, he dives into the compound effect and what that is. The compound effect. So let me give you guys an example. So the compound effect is, let's say with working out, right? So let's say with working out, when you go to work out, the first day, let's say that you never worked out before, and you make the commitment to work out starting today, and you make that commitment. So you go to the gym and you work out for about 30 minutes or an hour, right? And you're working out, you feel good, you get out, you're like, shit, man, I'm gonna do this every time. I'm so like inspired, motivated. Like, let's do this. I'm gonna do this every single day. But let's say after a week, and this happens all the time with people that make New Year's resolutions, people that make like goals for the new year. You see it all the time. Like, once January hits, the 1st of January, they're like, the gym's packed. They're like, oh, I'm gonna create change. Like, this year's gonna be my fucking shit. Like, I'm gonna start tearing shit up. I'm gonna create the change I want to see. But then, a few months after, maybe around this time in June, they're still the same person that they were back when they started, right? Back when they started at January. So it's like, what is that thing that keeps them like saying that they want to change? And maybe they really do want to change. Like, people do want to change, but there's things that are holding them back. There's like a resistance that holds them back from changing. Right? It's like somebody that's like it's like a friend, a negative friend that you have that is bad for you, and you want to leave them and you want to go on to do better things, but they keep holding you back because they want you to stay in the same position. So it's like your mind is doing this to you. Your mind is like, no, we don't want you to change. Like, stay comfortable. Don't do all this. Like, don't push your comfort zone. Don't do this thing. Don't do that thing. And I experienced this too when I'm talking really fast here, but when I started the cold call today, right, I had my mind, like, literally, I had thoughts like, Caleb, this is so dumb. This is retarded. Like, go back to watching YouTube videos. Go back to thinking that you're doing productive things when you're really not, right? Or like, I was having like insecure thoughts. I was anxious. I was like, yo, what if I pick up the phone and they just start like just rejecting me and doing all this? And I felt like, I felt kind of anxious and kind of worried to actually do it. But then, I realized that my mind was playing games with me. My mind was trying to keep me at a place where I'm comfortable, right? It tried to keep me the same person that I was a year ago or 2 years ago. And if we listen to the mind, we're going to stay the same person. You guys have to understand that. You have to understand that if you want to change, you have to stop listening to what's up here, because what's up here is what's determining all the results and all the things that are happening with you right now in the present moment. That's happening because of what's up here. This is holding you back. This is holding you into the current situation that you're at right now. So maybe you're poor, maybe you're broke, maybe you're depressed, insecure, anxious, not doing the things that you want, just unpassionate, right? Well, that's because of your thoughts. That's because a part of you wants to stay the same. A part of you is telling you to stay the same, to not make the change that you want to see. And so that's holding you back, and it's holding you back from from being successful or being the person that you want to be. So back to what I was saying. So I know I got kind of off topic here, but back to the New Year's resolution. So let's say, the guy or the girl, doesn't matter, makes the New Year resolution. They go in January and they're like, okay, I'm going to hit the gym every single day. I'm so motivated. And then they get to June, right? They get to this month after months have passed and they're dismotivated. Or maybe let's use this example. Wait, let me eat these chips real quick. 1 second. Oh. All right, this is the most unprofessional live video ever. But those chips were so good, so I had to eat some of them. But so let's use this example. Let's say someone has been hitting the gym since January. All right, they started hitting the gym in January. They made a commitment to hit the gym every single day. And the great thing about this guy is that he's doing a great job. He's been hitting the gym every single day, right? Let's say he's been hitting the gym for 6 months straight. It's now June, right? So it's June now, and let's say he hit the gym every single day, didn't miss out a day. Now, let's call him John. Now, John has had the commitment. Usually people don't even last this long. Usually people don't last 6 months, right? Doing it every single day, like that's hard to do. But John's committed. John knows that by doing it every day, by being consistent, eventually he'll build a body. Eventually he'll become the person that he wants to be with anything, fitness, anything. But now John is like, he starts thinking, he's like, okay, so I've been hitting the gym so often. I've been hitting it every single day. And yet I'm not, since I've been hitting it every day, if I skip one day, that won't do anything, right? Skipping one day won't do anything. Like what is one day going to do? I've been hitting it every day for 6 months straight. What is one day going to do? And now he thinks it's okay to miss out on a day. So he decides after hitting the gym every single day for 6 months straight, he decides to take a 1 day break. Now listen, this 1 day break might not seem like a lot. And in reality, it's not. Right? A 1 day break out of the gym is not going to kill you. But, and this is a big but, if you take a 1 day break and you think that's fine, right? That 1 day break turns into 2. And now the 2 day breaks turns into 3. And now you're just going off your routine. You're not on your routine anymore. And now you're, maybe in a month from now you're not even hitting the gym anymore. Because it started with that one thing where, you had a routine and you kind of got complacent. You got satisfied. And now you're like, okay, I can skip out on 1 day. But that 1 day throws off the whole routine. And now you're back to ground zero. Or maybe you just quit like entirely, right? So that's what it is. That's what he kind of preaches about, is these small things like working out every single day or eating good every single day. Sure, one fast food or one cheat meal won't kill you. But it's that kind of mindset that, one cheat day won't kill me. 2 cheat days won't kill me. 3 cheat days won't kill me. A month of cheat eating won't kill me. A year of just eating fast food won't kill me. But those days add up, and that mindset adds up. And now 5 years from now, you're obese and you have a freaking heart attack. Well, that's kind of an extreme example. But seriously, that stuff happens. Like let's take, I don't want to bash any obese people. I said obtuse. I don't want to bash on any obese people. I love everyone. I believe everyone's the same. But let's just take an example of an obese person. They don't. Thank you. That's a good compliment. Thank you. Anyways, they don't. Obese person. They don't come out the womb, right? They don't come out into existence being like 600 pounds. They don't come out as this fat, gigantic person, right? Like relatively, they start out skinny. Now there are like disorders and all that. I get that. But like for the people that start out skinny, there's a lot of people that are actually skinny, but they turn out to be obese. They turn out to be fat, right? And it's like, how did they get to that point? Well, it started with the first cheat meal, right? They thought to themselves, oh, or maybe they weren't even thinking, but they were like, okay, this cheat meal, it'll be all right. You know, I'll just do one. What's one cheat meal gonna do? What's one fast food meal gonna do to me? And in reality, it's not gonna do anything to you, right? One cheat meal, if I go to Burger King and I buy a burger right now and I eat it, it's not gonna make me gigantically like out of nowhere fat, right? It's gonna take a time, like it's gonna take a consistent effort of me eating the burger that will eventually get me fat. But that's the mindset because we're all in this mindset that, oh, this one missed workout won't kill me. This one cheat meal won't kill me. This one day without doing meditation won't kill me. This one day of not reading a book won't kill me. And it won't. In reality, it won't. But it's that mindset that is dangerous because you don't think that one thing is going to kill you. And so you decide to put it off. But now the next day comes around and you have the same mindset. And so you're like, oh, the second day won't kill me. The third day won't kill me. The fourth day won't kill me. And you keep going. And eventually those little days that really weren't doing anything, but were significant, that you didn't think were significant, they add up. And now you're on to like 10 days in a row and then a month. And that's eventually how you either get out of shape, or that's eventually how you become broke. That's eventually how you manifest basically anything in this life. That's how you manifest anything in your life. It's small little disciplines and small little maybe actions that you thought were insignificant. But when you add them up, because by themselves they're insignificant, they look small. But then you add them up and you keep adding them up, and now they're so significant. And that's the mass result. But it all came down from that one day of missing out on something, of thinking that's not important. So, it's a really important like point. And I really want you guys to understand that like, even though like you skip out on one day of meditation, even though you skip out on maybe one healthy meal, or maybe even if you skip out on one day of exercise, in a grand scheme of things, that one day of you eating a cheat meal or that one day of you not working out is really not going to do anything. It's not going to hurt you, right? It's not going to hurt you at all. But it's that mindset that it won't hurt you, and you get comfortable with that. And now you start missing out on 2 days, and now 3 days, and now 4 days. And now you just keep missing out. And all of those put together, now you could see how big that is, how that result of you being obesive, or why do I keep saying that word? Of you being obese, or you being poor, or you being broke. That's how everything manifests. It's because those small little things that you didn't think were significant were actually everything. Those small things that you don't think are important, those are the things that are the most important, because those are the things that add up to become the big thing. The small things are everything. I hate the saying don't sweat the small things. Why wouldn't you sweat the small things? The small things are what makes up the big thing. That's what generates the big thing. So the small things are everything, because without the small things, you won't even get the big thing. So that's, my little live webinar, whatever you want to call it, live stream. I just want to make this quick thing, even though there is like no one here, even though it's only like basically my girlfriend the whole time. But anyways, I'm going to post it. I hope you guys enjoy this. There's a lot of value in this. I can do another live stream if you guys actually want to join this time, all jokes aside. But yeah, so take that in mind, that the small things, the little decisions, and the small little actions that you take every single day that you don't think are important are actually the most important. Keep that in mind, right? The small little actions are actually everything. So make sure you have that kind of philosophy. You have that belief that these small things that you do every single day generate your future. That is what's going to make up your future. All right, guys. So that's my live stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And yep, I will see you guys back in the next video. Take care, guys.